Welcome to the video lecture Computer Networks. In this video lecture we are going to see the topic wired LAN network, that is Ethernet. Myself Samadha Pratima, working as assistant professor ECE department in RMK Engineering College. Ethernet was invented by Robert Metcalfe in year of 1973. And then its speed version will gain popularity in 1982, and it is a set of technologies and protocols that were used primarily in wired local area networks. Even though the wireless LAN network gained popularity, Ethernet is also having its own advantages and popularity. It was first standardized by IEEE in 1980s as IEEE 802.3. IEEE 802.3 defines first two layers of the computer networks architecture, that is physical layer and the medium access control MAC sublayer of the data link layer for wired ether network. So the local area networks and the internet about to expand rapidly with the advancement of Ethernet, which over time reached speeds of 100 megabits to 10 gigabits per second and higher. Ethernet are classified into two categories: standard Ethernet or classic or basic Ethernet, and switched Ethernet. First, classic Ethernet. So classic Ethernet is its basic form of Ethernet and provides data rates from 3 to 10 megabits per second. The varieties are commonly referred as 10 base X. Here 10 represents the throughput, that is bits per second data rate. So 10 means 10 megabits per second, and base means its original form of transmission, that is baseband transmission. There is no modulation, and X is a type of medium used. So in classic Ethernet the structure will be like this. So it will use bus topology, and each and every station will be connected to the network through the network interface. So network interface is responsible for receiving and transmitting the data from the network to the stations. And in this classic Ethernet model, repeaters are used to make end-to-end joins between cable and segments, as well as regenerate the signals if they weaken. When the station is ready to transmit, it replaces the frame in the cable. This arrangement is also called as broadcast bus. So all the versions are standardized by IEEE 802.3. So these are the some popular versions of Ethernet. IEEE 802.3, that is 10 base 5. Here 5 means 500 meters of segment length, and 10 means 10 megabits per second, that is the throughput. And this type uses bus topology and thick coaxial cable, and 802.3a, which is 10 base 2, which uses bus topology and thin coaxial cable. So this is the year it developed. IEEE 802.3i 10 base T, this uses star topology, and then twisted pair cable, and year 1990 it get developed. IEEE 802.3j 10 base F, star topology it will use. Fiber optic cable is a medium, physical medium to transmit the data, and it is invented in the year 1993. So here, as I told, IEEE 802.3, this 5 indicates the segment length of 500 meters. Here 2 indicates segment length of 200 meters, and this is thick coaxial cable, and this is thin coaxial cable. And coming to here, 802.3i 10 base T, it will use twisted pair copper wire, and then 802.3i Ethernet over fiber it is called. It uses fiber optic cables as medium of transmission. So this is the comparison table between different versions of IEEE 802.3 Ethernet. So this is the medium used, this is the maximum speed, it is almost the same, and this is the cable length. Next, switched Ethernet. So switched Ethernet, unlike a classic Ethernet, it won't use repeaters. Repeaters will be replaced here, and also it is used to connect devices to the stations using switches, not hubs. Switch box contains minimum 4 or maximum 48 ports. That means we can able to connect at least a minimum 4 stations or maximum 48 up to 48 stations. We can able to connect the stations to the 48 stations to the network. Switch Ethernet supports a wide range of speeds from 10 megabits per to 10 gigabits per second. A station can be connected in the network by simply plugging in out from the ports. Connections from backbone Ethernet switch can go to computers, peripherals, or other Ethernet switches, and Ethernet hubs also is possible in switched Ethernet. I hope you have understood what is Ethernet, when it is originated, types of Ethernet. Thank you.